Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, it's a sad day for Madonna. News that for the second week in a row, someone in her family's died of cancer. Last week it was Joan, her mother-in-law. I didn't do a video about it because it just didn't seem like Madonna news. It was just like a personal family tragedy, so I didn't talk about it. But also didn't know if they were very close because they never really seemed to get along. She apparently resented her for trying to replace her mother, and she was like the maid, and she never, I don't know, they never seemed close. I never liked Joan in any of the interviews I saw or anything of her, so yeah, I didn't make a video. But this time, on Friday, it was Christopher. We all feel like we know Christopher. He was in, Truth or Dare. He worked with Madonna for years. He was there in the early days as a dancer and in her videos, and he was the art director on Blonde Ambition, which was just iconic that we all love. That's just amazing. And he was the director on Girly Show, which was gorgeous. And he became an interior designer, and they had a falling out. And then he wrote the book, of course, Life of My Sister Madonna, which I read feverishly in one evening. When my mum was visiting me, so I was kind of neglecting her to read the book for a day. And then there was the audio book, which he did. And apparently they did make up because they fell out after the book in 2008, and they made up 4 years later, 2012. And he was at the Rebel Heart tour. I nearly said Girly Show, then Reinvention, but no, the Rebel Heart tour. He was there for that at the Heart stage, and apparently they were good. They'd made up, and they'd been good for like a decade or so. So I'm assuming, this is going to be hitting Madonna pretty hard. My understanding with Joan was she had an aggressive cancer. They didn't have a lot of time, but with Christopher, I think they knew and they had more time. So I'm assuming it wasn't a surprise. But I actually heard about this right after it happened on Friday, but I thought it was a rumor. I didn't say anything because that's it's kind of like a jinx if you don't know someone's dead but you say they are. So I would never do that. I would never do a video because I heard someone was dead if I didn't know. But I just saw an article from TMZ, so I'm assuming it's actually true. And I just hope Madonna's okay because, they were fairly close. They may have fallen out, but they had 10 years to make up for it since they sort of made up. So I'm assuming, they had a good relationship at the time, and I just hope she had time to prepare for it and it wasn't a surprise like with Joan. I don't think it was a surprise with Joan, but they didn't have a lot of time is what I hear, whereas I think with Christopher was different. But I just can't believe he's gone. He was only 63. I kind of wanted to meet Christopher. I kind of thought I would one day at like a show or something, or something, because, he was always sort of in the background or on the sidelines somewhere, so I don't know, he just felt like a creative, artistic person. It was interesting. Like, I watched a few interviews with him over the years and that, and I kind of liked him on his own. So yeah, it's just sad. 63. And it's Madonna's second brother who's died because other brother had the addiction problems. I don't think they were close though, because he wasn't close with the family, I think, because he'd fallen out with them, and the addiction sort of kept their distance and all that. So I'm not sure how this is, compared to that, but I don't know, I just wish her all the best. It's just sad. 63. Oh well. R.I.P. Christopher Ciccone.